Not sketchy in the least. Alright, so something that we haven't seen yet in here, well, for this car anyway.
Yeah, so it's another FSI. Similar build to what one of the last videos we did, the white one. I built this one probably 3 years ago, I guess. I can't exactly remember, but 3 to 4 years ago, I'd say maybe. It has lots of good parts. It has a Gen2 GTX3076, so there's lots of potential in it. However, the owner money shifted it. So that's why it's here. And for those that don't know what money shift is, it's basically first, second, back into first, or second, third, second again.
Back into high revs and transmissions and engines.
The valve train doesn't like it, nothing likes it. So we're gonna start tearing it apart. We have a few upgrades to do while it's here also, as long as things aren't too bad. But we're gonna start tearing it apart and see what's up with it.
Fun stuff.
Isn't it?
So first thing, I guess, is take the valve
We're gonna
cover
pull the
off.
valve cover off and see all the things all over the place in there.
What do they look like? Do it again.
Like this. They're like good. They go boing. Somebody didn't undo all the bolts.
Whose job was that?
This guy's. We need some light.
We need some light.
Okay, so this one's off. This one's off.
Let's get in there.
That one's off.
Yeah.
And that one's off.
Oh yeah, you can see that one good.
What about the back one? I can't see there. Can you see?
That one seems to be on.
Yeah.
Another one over here looked to be a little bit.
A little shoddy.
A little off.
Where?
It just looked weird angle maybe.
Okay, well.
Straight spots.
Trade spots?
Straight spots.
Yeah, that one has aborted the mission.
Oh yeah, and that one there you can see too, which, yeah, that other one's really out there.
Yeah, so time to take some more stuff apart and see what we find. But what I suspected has happened.
It's good.
And it's hot in here, if I haven't mentioned already.
Day 2. Spare head, getting struck.
Yeah, the owner supplied a head, so we're going to pillage parts from it to try to fix his car. So we're not taking any chances with any of the lifters or the rocker arms, anything. We're just swapping them all over, one at a time, 2 at a time.
And you said the valves look like they to be okay?
Yeah, everything looks to be good, so we'll, looks like a minor incident really in the scheme of things. But
you don't always get this lucky.
Well, we're not sure yet, Clayton. Come on. We'll know when it's running and we do
I can edit this out if it's
right. Good point. So yeah.
From here to there.
There and back together again.
Here to there. Seems like a lot of walking when you could just bring the head closer.
I could, but there's only 4 left.
What are you doing there? Just spitting on it?
Spit on it, man.
So I didn't do a very good job recording what we're kind of doing here, but it's pretty straightforward. We changed all the lifters and all the lash adjusters, I guess they are. Right, Dave? Yes? Lash adjusters and lifters.
Okay, that looks like
And resealed it and got it all back together. Just didn't have power for like a brief second, but found the brake.
Found the
trunk.
problem.
We couldn't get into the trunk at first,
We're
but
gonna try to start it.
and now we're gonna try to start it. Dave's cut me off. And Robbie came in. And Ben's still here.
Always.
Wipers are on.
Wipers work.
Do you want to do a check before you turn it over if there's any leaks or anything? Or are you fine with just going for it?
That's fine.
Going for it.
Okay, going.
This is gonna take a minute anyway because we had the fuel pump disconnected. No fuel in there. Battery's still dead. Just look at the start.
So the issue we're having is there's a very, very dead battery.
Is that battery good?
It's making noises.
I guess the clutch has to be done to start it.
Yeah. Same as every other car.
Not most of the cars we work on.
Ooh, jeez. I seen it. I seen that the cam moved. The fourth was stuck.
We're getting somewhere with that.
That battery's toast.
And fourth will start to spin when power really comes on. Definitely need new tires. It says he might need a bit of fuel added. But I was just focusing on going straight.
Dave's just talking about Zach's car.
The Mark V 180.
Yeah. No, Mark 5, 2 liter.
My brain is in the gutter today.
There's a video about it. We'll just link it.
Yeah.
But he finally took it out in the
on
big boy
kill
power,
mode.
and thinks it's a lot of fun. But in the meantime, Robbie, how do you start this up?
Running. I wonder if we should put the charger on that.
No, it's sketchy in the least.
All right. Start it.
Fire up.
Probably gonna do nothing. Weak sauce, man.
Best yet, though. Ding dong.
What? How did it not go?
It's running on 1-year-old gas, 91.
And has some acid exhaust, so you can sound good.
Yeah, he told me about that last night.
Alright, well, it's a good step. Step in the right direction anyway.
It's not even a check engine light.
Yeah, when it revved to 9,000, it probably just gave up on keeping those. Okay, so let's fix a bunch more problems and then get it on the rollers. We're back in the money shift car. Engine sounds good. Done a compression test on it. This guy really lucked in on this one. So the reason it's apart a little bit further is because the rad support was all busted up. I think he might have hooked it on a trailer or something like that and broke all the bottom of it off, so he wanted to have it replaced while I had the vehicle. So we're just waiting on a replacement rad support to show up. And now I'm going to do the dump tube because it was internally, the wastegate dumped back into the exhaust. He wants to have an external dump, and Clayton can add external dump on the top there. He wants basically a little bit rowdier, so I'm gonna pull off the stock downpipe, or not the stock downpipe. I'm gonna pull off the downpipe for this turbo kit and modify it so that it has an external dump. So that's what's next. Downpipe's off. Here's what we're working with. So I'm basically gonna cut it off here and then obviously fill that piece so the downpipe's still all one piece. And then this is going to be the external dump. We'll utilize the flex bellow, cut it off here, and I'm going to run the rest of the pipe down alongside the downpipe here. So next up, we got to cut that off. Okay, moving along with the dump tube. I just kind of got it taped in place here now, but you can kind of see up in there what we're dealing with. And I'm going to put a bracing onto the existing downpipe so that there's support on both ends. It's not just floating there randomly. And then I'm probably going to do something here on the end here. I'm not just going to have it pointing down like this. So yeah, you can kind of see that. So let's get her cleaned up and maybe tacked together and put back in another time, and then we'll work on the very bottom here. Okay, so downpipe's up in place and the dump tube's in place. Did a little teardrop cut there, And the heat shield's out, which is here on the floor, because we're gonna put the new shifter in.
You got
KDN shifter. We got a custom color here.
Man, that's
It's blinging.
fancy. That is fancy.
It's we covered the whole thing with blue Sharpie. We're joking. It's clearly been powder coated. My buddy Dave did a really good job on it, and this is what's going in this car. So we're going to start putting that in. You guys will get to see a little bit of what's needed to get these shifters in place.
All right, it's going up in. That's what she said. A little bit of a tight fit. That's why we put some tape on there, but looks like it's
In place,
that
ready
easy.
to go.
So that's why the studs are there. We'll lower the car with Dave just holding it here, and
Yeah, please lower the car now.
yeah, lower it down and squish Dave. 2 for 1. Get that shifter bolted.
We're just going to do that. Actually, I'm going to take it back out, and then we can.
What?
You can get in the car maybe, or Sam. So now that I've done all that, Clayton,
Yep.
I'm gonna say that I don't think the tape needs to be on here at all.
All right, we decided to take the tape off because Dave can finesse this in here a little bit better than me. So I'm gonna put the camera down so I can get this bolted back into place. But I don't know if you can see anywhere, but basically it just bolts up exactly like the stock shifter did. So just put the nuts back in and we're good to go. All right, so it's all bolted in, looking good. And now Dave just gotta hook up the cables. Obviously the surround still has to go in the ashtray thingy as well, but we're done up here for now anyway. All right, the bottom side, as you can see, just the stock shifter cables hook up to it, and then we just put the plate back on. Didn't shoot anything with the plate off, but it's pretty straightforward how it hooks up.
Action.
Yeah. All right, so we get the shifter in. Everything's kind of set up anyway, and a little bit of trimming around the shifter still has to be done on the
Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff that needs to be done on the inside to get that all to fit nicely, but it's very, very minor. We'll show you in the next video because we're done for the night, and we're
done with this video.
And yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video. So front end's on, rat support was replaced. I can't remember what I touched on in the video. It was broken, the guy wanted to replace it. Engine's good. We're going to, basically we're just waiting on the fuel pump now. So I got the dump tube done, the exhaust is going back on now, and we're just waiting for a new fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump. So once that gets here, the beginning of the next video really will be just doing the last little bit with the shifter, putting the pump in, and getting it on the dyno. So, Clayton, what did we forget? KDN shifter is a big upgrade.
Yeah.
There's,
I went over that a bit.
I got one in my drag car. I got one in going in a future project car that I picked up. We'll show you more on that one later.
Got one in Kale's car, got one in Zach's car.
Yeah.
There's endless people that have these, and everybody that gets
Locally,
these.
there's lots, and then I know that Josh at Nothing Leaves Stock has a couple of race cars they run. Ricardo runs one in his drag car. I think the Pillage Fab guys have one in their drag car now, so there's quite a few people running these shifters, not just in street cars, but in actual legit race cars. So if you got any inquiries about them, or you're looking to purchase one, the link will be in the description below. We have them on our website. You can get them in clearly any color you want, pretty much. So if you're looking for a specific color, just let us know. Clayton, what else? Anything?
We hit 3,000 subscribers
Oh yeah, we hit 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's awesome, actually.
in between the last 2 videos. So
Yeah.
well, this one coming out in the last one. So it's awesome.
Totally forgot about that. So thanks everybody for subscribing. Also, I know this at the end of the video. We probably should do this at the beginning, but if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see for content,
Obviously, keep it within reason. We
yeah,
can't-
yeah, within reason. We don't have endless budget or anything like that, but even specific engines, you know, we've done quite a bit of 1AT stuff. We've got a few FSI things. We got TS, we got lots in the works. There's VR turbos coming together.
Somebody please comment more 2.5 stuff.
Yeah, 2.5 turbos coming also. So pretty much every Volkswagen Audi engine we got covered. But if there's something you're specifically looking to see, be sure to comment below. And I think that's it for this one, so
Wrap it up.
don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. I don't know if he damaged it pulling it off a trailer or what. Oh my god, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. I don't know where I left off. My phone rang, typical. So, ooh, I might not have a lot of gas here to do this. No, not that kind of video footage.